Hello my friends, welcome back to Better Minecraft Minecolonies. My name is Sjin and welcome to the series. As always, a huge thank you to my Patreon members and my YouTube members. And last episode we got our colony completely railed up. It was an amazing episode and honestly, these guys look freaking hilarious zooming around on rails in their little minecarts. It's just so freaking cool. Between this episode and last episode, I've added a few rails around the colony to make my colonists zoom around even quicker, and what I'll do now is show you where I've done that. Oh man, so it's so fun watching my dudes roll around on the rails. Now you may have realized I've basically removed the rails that we had here and put the pathing back for two reasons. Number one, it looks so much neater. Having rails across all of the footpaths just looks really ugly. But also it wasn't making the colonists that much quicker, so I've kept the rails almost exclusively to these underground tunnels, where they're going to make the most difference. So that is that. Also, after Ginger the Rat finished our last building, which I believe was... what was the last building? Oh yeah, the stone smelter. Once she'd finished the stone smelter, I thought, oh well, you know what? Alyssa is working very hard, but very slowly, getting the rest of our houses up to level 3. I'm going to set Ginger up to do some other things as well. So she's been around upgrading the guard towers and also the barracks. So let's go check on what she's done over there. Now while we're at the town hall, I think it's time for us to enable birthing. Kids will be born, here we go. Turn this to on, and now hopefully our dudes will start doing the do and getting us some babies here in New Kingdom. Now you guys are probably thinking, hang on a sec, why is he still calling it New Kingdom? Last episode, he asked us to submit ideas for names. And well, yeah, I read a few of them, and perhaps next episode will be when we change the name, if we do, because I'm actually quite fond of New Kingdom. It's just you guys, or some of you guys that weren't. So here we are at the barracks. Now, I told Ginger to upgrade one of the guards towers. Here we go, the barracks tower. And we have enough room for another knight here, but obviously we don't actually have any more colonists to choose from. So fingers crossed we'll get some babies here. Oh, there we go. Fingers crossed we'll get some babies here so that we can populate this barracks with a ton of children. Honestly, child soldiers are the best kind of soldiers, am I right? So we're also going to try and get Fort Crappington up to level 3, but it requires a few tasty, juicy morsels, so we're not going to do it just yet, because we've got bigger fish to fry this episode. What do I mean? Well, the research is complete, and I think it's... oh, what's this? Weird. Wait, how do I get out? Oh no. What the hell? Oh, this barracks tower doesn't let you actually escape. What the hell? Oh, and there we go. Bit of a jump, but I'm sure we can handle it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we do still have the glass blower, the dyer's hut to do, but I think the mechanic's hut is also a really big one for us to do. So here we go, research, and it should be complete. Yeah, that's right. So last time we researched, though it wasn't technology, was it? It was down civilian, and we researched diligent for that 5% XP growth. And more books. So as you can see, this is locked out nurture. We cannot improve child growth rate. We can only improve now XP gain while studying. And for better or worse, we're locked into our choice now. If we want to change this choice, I'm not even sure if we can. Maybe if we build like another university, but I don't think that works. So what are we going to research next? Well, you remember I put the post box outside the front of this university and asked it to deliver the things we needed for the next research. That was 64 string, but it was also 64 glass. Now, I can't make glass in the colony, so I didn't put that in. I'll have to get a furnace and smelt this sand that I've got here myself. Sand we can make over at the Crusher's Hut. And there we go, smelting complete. This should be a full... oh, what's this? Oh, Alyssa is actually doing God's work in the background. So yeah, here's a stack of glass. Oh, 63. Wait, where's the last... there we go. 64 glass and 64 string. Let's go and do this research. Wait, where am I? I'm lost. One thing we should actually do is put signposts underground, because I can't remember now which tucks and turns, winds and bends take me to the right place on the colony. I mean, certainly if you're visiting the colony, you'd never find your way around. Okay, here we go. We're at Harvard, and it's time to do a little bit of research. I think it was down technology. We're looking for whatever needs string. Aha, sieving. Oh no, of course. We need the Fisherman's Hut to level 3 before we can do that. However, the Glassblower's Hut, we can get started with that. Well, okay, let's go and make sure that Ginger is going to start working on the Fisherman's Hut level 3 ASAP. Yaha, here we are. So, level 3 Fisherman's Hut. Build options, builder, Ginger the rat. We're going to need another raw cod. Oh man, time to crack out the rod again. Dried kelp block. Actually, that's probably not too bad. It's probably just like loads of kelp in a bundle. A fishing rod, oak wood. Yeah, none of this seems too tricky. Even the wool we can kind of take care of. Well, okay, boom. Upgrade, and as soon as Ginger is done with the barracks that we've told her to do, she'll come over here and put that to level 3. Oh, wait, no, Fisherman 3, she's already working on it. That means she's done with all of our barracks guard towers. Now, I did have to put in 2 extra guard towers. Not barracks towers and not barracks. I put in guard towers over here on this end of the colony because my workers over there were complaining that there weren't any guard towers nearby. So there's one over there by the Crusher's Hut, you can see right there. And then over here in the burbs, we put one over there by the school because obviously we don't want any, crazy stuff happening in the residential district, so we'll need some guards over here as well. So I do believe that we've got now the technology to build a mechanic hut. And this is actually a really important building. There's so many little bits and bobs that you need to make it a mechanic's hut that you can't make in other places, like levers, pressure plates, all of the weird things. There we go, the mechanic's hut. Very, very simple build. Now, where are we going to put the mechanic's hut? Yeah, this isn't the easiest question to answer because we usually put this kind of building over here in the industrial district, but we've kind of run out of space. So the question is, how big is this building? Because maybe we could put it here up above. Yeah, I would say it is actually quite big. Kind of, yeah. And up here just is not suitable. Well, hang on a sec, what about over there, overlooking the industrial area? Yeah, that might be a good spot actually. Yeah, this is gonna do. These 2 trees will have to go, but this is the perfect spot, so we're gonna pull the trigger. Boom. And now, like I said, straight away, we want to get the mechanic's hut built as quickly as possible. So what we're going to be doing is, setting Ginger on this right away. First up, though, let's see if we can get rid of these 2 trees. That'll help our builder out loads. Timber! Thank you very much. And also, this one here. Yeah, looks good to me. Hurry! Now, there's still a lot of dirt for our builder to dig out over here. But I think this is actually, a really good spot. All we've got to do now is find the actual hut. Where did it go? Man, I feel like I've done most of the builder's work myself, just digging out all of this land, trying to find the hut. Aha, there it is, the mechanic's hut block. So, right-click on this, build options, and we'll get Ginger on the case. It's a very simple build again, lots and lots of dirt, but yeah, for the most part, looking pretty good. Build building, and she should get on this, once she has done the Fisherman's Hut. And there we go, there's some more groundwork to be done, but that should be okay enough for Ginger to get going with. So let's see how much she's done with the Fisherman's Hut now. We're looking for level 3, so we can do a bit more research. What does the scroll say she's up to? Not Alyssa. Here we go, Fisherman 3, Ginger the rat. She's got 64% of what she needs, but there's a few things she's missing. Aha, and these are things that we probably can't get without crafting them ourselves, like a kelp block. I wouldn't even know who crafts a kelp block, actually. I mean, we could look it up. Here we go, dried kelp block. Oh, it's apparently made by a mechanic, so no luck there. Let's go and cook this into a block and see if we can get some of the wool as well. Yeah, so I replaced the blast furnace and the smoker with 4 full furnaces, just because our ore is now getting smelted over by our colonist, and also we're getting food from the restaurant, so we don't need to worry. There we go, dried kelp. 9 of these should make us the block. Yeah, there it is, dried kelp in the bag. What else? Grey wool. Raw cod. Shingles. Well, I can definitely do some fishing. Oh, but look at this. We had 17 raw cod in our storage anyway. Oh, I guess we must have looted it from all of those NPC houses out in the world. Man, you know what? It's been ages since I've been off the colony out exploring. And this is a rich and lush, wonderful world with Alex's mobs. Things like elephants, giraffes, kangaroos, T-Rexes, all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, in fact, that reminds me, you guys wanted me to hatch my Aether Dragon Egg, and I didn't know how at the time, but I'm sure there's a way. So step 1, locate the Dragon Egg. It should be, here we go. Whoa, I've got 4 of these. Dragon Mount's Legacy. Oh no, actually 2. There's a weird bug with the computer and it sometimes tells me I have double the amount that I actually have. I do actually have 2 Fire Dragon Eggs. So basically, when we did the premiere episode, I did a poll and asked if you wanted me to hatch the Aether Dragon or the Fire Dragon, and the results were the Aether Dragon 75%. So that's what we're going to do. But the question is, how? You find an Aether Dragon Egg in a dungeon, but how do you actually get it to hatch? Now, luckily enough, we have the internet and wikis exist. So apparently, to hatch an Aether Dragon, you literally just put it in your hand and right-click. Now, I'm not going to do this yet, because once the dragon hatches, we have to feed it fish, apparently. So also, if we want to change what kind of dragon we have, we can hatch the egg in a different location. But since you guys were quite happy with the Aether Dragon itself, we're just going to go with this one. However, we're going to grab some fish first. Okay, where the fish at? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is where I wish I'd picked up all the fish that we found in those houses. Now, maybe 15 or 16 cod will do the trick. There's only one way to find out. Okay, where is the... Whoa, look at this. We've got 16 diamonds now. Oh, man. Our miner is pretty frickin' amazing. There we go, 16 raw cod. This should probably be enough. Now, we're going to hatch this, yeah, basically over here by the flowers. Why not? And it just says right-click with the egg. Oh, okay. Right, so the egg is down on the floor. So now with an open hand, do I right-click? Oh, something happened. Something happened. It's got some smoke. What's going on? Is it hatching? Can I push it around? Oh, I can push it around. Don't think I want any there. I could push it into the water. I wonder what happens then. Oh, wait. It's having a difficult time getting off the path that we have here. Although that's pretty cool. It's like on rails. Maybe I have to throw fish at the egg. Oh, no, but that does move it. That's pretty cool. Oh, man, what's going on? Maybe it takes some time to hatch. Oh, man, now this is mind-boggling. I'm a bit worried now because something's happening to this egg. I just don't know what. Maybe I need to keep right-clicking it. Maybe something will happen if I just keep slamming it. Oh, what's this? I can pick it up. All right. Okay. Where am I going to put it now?
Strawfingers says you really don't know anything about dragons, do you?
Whoa, come on, bro. That's rude. I've never done this mod before. You can't say that. Well, the wiki just says you begin the hatching with a right click. Something is happening to this egg. I just don't know what. Maybe if I pick it up and put it in a nice big open space. How about up by the barracks? There's loads and loads and loads of open space up there. So why not? Yeah, here we go. Loads and loads of space up here. Because maybe the dragon's too big. Maybe it needs like lots of flat space. Well, yeah, I guess maybe we just wait for the sunset. That might work. Stay away, Blank Pig. This isn't for you. Now, I recently discovered, actually, that if your dog has diarrhea, scrambled eggs are a great food for them. Who knew? I'm not sure if that's true for humans. Might be. Maybe we just leave the egg to it. Well, I think we're going to leave our dragon egg here and come back later on to see if it's hatched. Because it looks like Ginger the Rat has finished building the fisherman's hut, and that means as soon as she walks over, she's going to start work on the mechanic's hut. And that's something I want to see happen. Oh, but of course, yeah, also now we can unlock the research for the sieve. And there she goes, mechanic number 1. Ooh, Vanessa Big Lips. Man, yeah, these minecarts are so quick for the colonists. That was a great decision. So research technology, we go down to the bottom, and we're looking for sieving. There we go. It'll happen a little bit after the glass blowing one, but you know what, that's fine. So let's go and watch this bad boy being built. Now I imagine basically, yeah, it's not easy to get to this building at the moment, so what I want to do is add some stairways down here to the path down there, up to the suburbs. And what I could also do is make the people that work in these buildings over here, like the Fletcher's hut, the Dyer's huts, Crusher, Glassblower, all of this stuff, have them live in these houses up here, and that way they're really close to their place of work when they go to sleep. The Mechanic's Hut marks one of the last remaining buildings we require for absolute full automation on the colony. And when I say absolute full automation, what I mean is every single thing that our builder needs to build a building can be crafted by one of the buildings we already have. And well, why is that important? Well, what it means is once we've got all of these buildings complete and with members of staff inside, it means that every time we set a builder to either build or upgrade a building, it will get done. The only question is how long it takes to do so. The Mechanic's Hut is what we're building now. We've got the Glassblower's hut inside the cave to the right, and then on the platform above, we have the Dyer's hut. All the other buildings that we can add to the colony are kind of just for fluff. For example, the bakery is just really good for making cakes and bread and helping to feed our colonists. And likewise, the sifter's hut is really just about getting valuable materials a bit more regularly. Although there is actually one more important building for later on in the game, and that is the nether miner's hut. What that does is gets items from the nether, which are used in later upgrades of the buildings. Well, okie dokie, we've got the Mechanic's Hut now, and it's time to hire a mechanic. This is a super important building, like I said. I didn't expect the building to have such a big basement. I mean, I should have checked. But yeah, I think that's why it took so long to build, because even if Ginger is super quick at building, she's still pretty slow at the old digging. So let's see. Craft recipes, tasks, settings, which there aren't any yet. And of course, manage workers, mechanic. Now, the stats required for a mechanic are knowledge, and agility. Oh, and Alyssa's finished another building as well, another citizen's hut. So I think we can probably go and see if we can find somebody at the tavern that's up to the job.
Strawfingers says I'll do it. I love cars.
Oh. Well, not that kind of mechanic, my friend. Yeah. So let's see who has the right stats. We've got Lavena of the 9 Moons. We've already got a Lavena, and she's got terrible shoes. Also, she costs gold. Yeah, and really bad stats. What about old Snoo Bond? 15 emeralds. Whoa, oh my god. Knowledge 35. Agility 9. Well, she's really good though. So let's see if we can get some emeralds. There we go. Whoa, loads of these bad boys. Come here, Snoo.
Yes.
Very good. Kapulka Butt Sniffer. Hey, how's it going? 21 honeycombs, knowledge, and oh my god, 41 agility. That's the first 40 I think I've seen. But her knowledge is real low. And knowledge really is the most important stat here. However, those stats are pretty freaking amazing, and it's only honeycomb. It might be worth getting her in the old Muck colony. Boom, welcome to the crew. So now let's go and assign the mechanic. Now, the question on everybody's lips is, what does the mechanic look like and what do they sound like? Moment of truth, manage workers, 35 knowledge. So basically, knowledge increases the chances that the recipes that we give the mechanic after a while, our worker will work out a way to make them cost less materials, which is really good, and the higher their knowledge, the more chance they have to do that. Agility only increases the craft speed, which is already really, really, really high. Especially for something like a mechanic that isn't going to have to make a lot of a certain type of thing. It's only going to be one-off builds. So, Snoo Bond, you're our new mechanic. What do you look like? Oh, nice shirt. Black hair, is that a couple of redstone torches in your belt? Very cool. What do you sound like, though?
Right. How's the work going? Right away. Right.
Yeah, pretty generic. Okay, yeah, well, bam, we have a mechanic. So let's get her taught some pretty important recipes. She comes with, a wooden gate as standard, and an iron gate. I think these two are quite important for the barracks. So the mechanic is in place, but there's one more order of business. I can't end the episode right here for 2 reasons. Number one, I think it must be like about 25 minutes now, and usually we go for a bit longer. But also, we set in motion events earlier that cannot be unset in motion? We started the hatching process of our dragon, so let's go and check him out. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I only wish I could oh my god! Oh, there he is. Okay, amazing. Well, our dragon has hatched. Oh, look at this guy. He looks freaking amazing. Okay, so fish. They said we can feed him fish, and he'll be on our side. There you go, Aether Dragon. Oh, he loves it. Now, what's he dropped? Oh wait, did he just eat a pig? He just ate the black pig. Oh my god. We were worried about the black pig eating our egg. Turns out our dragon ate the black pig. So we have a dragon. This is from a mod called Dragon Mounts. So in theory, I can train this sucker and get on his back. Now we have a saddle in the computer. Perfect. Let's see if we can put this on him. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my god. Okay, it's a bit buggy. But, oh my god, this is freaking amazing. Oh yeah, listen to the wind blowing through my hair. So now I can fly around on a dragon. This is going to make getting around the world so much easier. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh yeah, there we go, look at this. Speed flight mode engaged. Well, my dudes, thank you for watching this episode of Better Minecraft Minecolonies. So in the comment section, I want you to slam that reply button and put in what you think we should call this dragon. I'm going to go through the names and pick the best one. A huge thank you to all of my Patreon members and my YouTube members. We got a mechanics hut built this episode, hired a mechanic, tamed a dragon. Oh my god, I'm not sure what next episode will bring, but until then, take care.